it, huh?
You had a casting call, and you had like 3,000 high school kids show up?
1,500.
1,500.
High school kids showed up in Portland, Oregon. And yeah, we basically did our best to just take their pictures because we had like 2 cameras and there were a lot of kids, and we took their pictures and talked to some of them, and then we called the ones that we liked back.
Looking for what? A look?
We were looking for a high school cast because at the time we decided we were going to throw the script out the window, and
Her script, which we did. Out the window.
Yeah, and we threw it out, and the first step I thought was like, wonder if we have actors in Portland that can actually do it, and looked in real high school, real high schools with real high school kids, and most of them came to this big casting call, and you know, they were great. They were amazing, had amazing abilities, and we gave them improv tests and just to see if they could hold up in front of a camera. It was 1 out of 10 were really like fantastic.
Yeah. Now the style is almost, I mean, it's like the camera, it's almost a kind of reality thing where the camera's just following him as he's walking, and what's that about? Was there some deliberate style here that you thought was appropriate for this? I
mean, that was part of this style that I was talking about earlier, where I was trying to get away from some of the conventions that we have in cinema, like the following camera, I think, is a way to connect where he is coming from and where he's going to. I mean, generally we cut from the football field, which is where Nathan's coming from, and we cut to the office, which is where he's going to, and we don't ever see how he got there.
Right.
Even though in our lives, none of us really goes anywhere without actually journeying there.
That's right. So you wanted to show the journey.
We wanted to show the journey as a way to include, you know, his real life in what we were watching. Since all of us, you know, things happen to us when we go from the Charlie Rose show to our next engagement, our dinner.
Right.
And things happen along the way, and so we wanted to have things happen along his way as well.
And is that scripted or improvisational or both?
It was, I mean, the original run-throughs were improv, and then we, you know, sort of like decided what we liked, and then we shot those things, and we kind of cemented it a little bit.
Now, there are executive producers and there are executive producers. Now, what are you doing all this time?
You mean when Gus was making the movie?
Yes, ma'am.
I was shooting a television movie
Oh, I
in
see.
Winnipeg.
So you executive produced this, got it going.
Here's what I did. I got it going, and then I said, Gus,